Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're making a golden bridal hand fan. So I'll be introducing the materials we're making use of for the hand fans. Okay, so here is the trimming. These ones are for the embellishment. Then this is the working material, the feather. The golden feather we'll be making use of. It's one pack, it comes in pack. Then these are the alphabets I'll be using for the name customization. In case you'll be needing this alphabet pack, this alphabet for name customization, and you don't know where to get it, you can actually send me a DM on the comment section. Then these ones are for the embellishments. I might be making use of them, that's what I'm showing you guys. Then here's my candle gum, the skeleton that I'll be making use of. This is the frame, the skeleton, the hand fan shape we'll be making for today. Then my candle gun itself, and then my pair of scissors. So guys, let's get started. Okay guys, sorry I forgot to show you the satin that I'll be using to wrap up the skeleton. Here is the satin that I'll be using to wrap up the skeleton, golden satin. That's what we'll be making use of. So guys, let's get started. I'll have to plug my candle gun to the extension so that it will be able to heat up. So guys, I'll be using this satin material to cover up the skeleton. This is a doll face satin material. It's a doll face satin. So I'll be using it to cover up the skeleton. Then I'll trim it out, trim out the excess. So guys, if you're doing this, you need to be fast and careful as well, so that you not use the hot gun to hurt yourself. So once I'm done applying the gum, then I'll place the satin on the skeleton. I'll place the satin on the skeleton just like this. You make it smooth though. Try and make it smooth. Place it very well. Done with this part, I'll turn over to the other side and do the same thing. So I'll be cutting out some part of the satin so that I'll have enough space to work. So when I'm done placing the satin material, I'll have to cover up the edges. I'll cover up the edges and then trim the excess out. So once I'm done covering the skeleton, I'll cut out the satin material covering the opening of the handle. So after cutting out the satin material covering the opening of the handle, then using my candle gum, I'll have to glue the openings there. I'll glue the edges to avoid it pulling up from there. So once we are done, then we'll go over to the next step, which is attaching the feather to the skeleton. Okay, using our feather, our golden feather, we'll be placing it on the skeleton. We'll be going all round, placing it on the skeleton. You follow the shape of the skeleton depending on the shape of the skeleton you're making use of. You apply the gum and place it gently. When I'm done with this part, I'll flip over to the other side and continue. I prefer doing mine like this. It helps me manage my feather very well. It helps me manage the feather very well, because I don't like cutting it. If I do a little, I'll cut. I don't like doing it that way. You can do it whichever way you feel comfortable with, but I prefer using this process. So when I'm done with this part, I'll have to cover it up very well, then cut it out, trim out the excess feather, then continue with the second line. Okay, so I'm done with the first layer. I'll be going all round again. I'll be doing the second layer so that the hand fan will look a little bit full. The hand fan will look full. Actually, I need to be very careful on this second layer so that I'll be able to have enough space where I can attach my name, the customized name. Stay tuned and keep watching. So I'll attach the feather carefully like I did in the first layer. So once I'm done attaching the second layer of the feather, I'll have to cut out the excess feather and then we'll go over to the next step. Okay guys, so I'm done attaching the feathers. I'll be using my golden trimmings to cover up the feather ribbons to make it look neat, so that we can have a neat and clean work. So watch and see how I do that. So guys, here is my golden trimmings that I'm making use of. So I have to unwrap it and then attach it to the feather ribbon all round. We'll attach it front and back. You can decide to measure out the trimmings before making use of it, or you can just go ahead and stick it to the hand fan right away without cutting it out. Any which way that you feel comfortable with doing yours. Okay, first of all, let's cover the handle. I decided to cover up the handle first so that I'll be able to have a neat work at the end. That's the normal way you're supposed to do it. Whenever you're making any hand fan, you cover up the handle first. Once after you're done with the attaching of the feathers, so we'll cover up the handle first. Watch how I do it. You do it carefully and avoid the hot gum so that it's not So guys, when I'm done wrapping up the handle, I'll trim out the excess. Then close the remaining part up properly. Then we'll start covering the feather ribbons. Once I'm done with this side, I'll flip over to the other side and do the same thing. Okay, you'll do the same thing to the other side of the hand fan, just like this. So when you're done, you trim out the excess. So once you're done attaching the trimmings, then we'll now attach the alphabet to the hand fan. So I'm actually bringing it out, I'm cutting it out. So I'm bringing out the names I'll be using, the alphabets I'll be using to customize the name. I'm bringing it out. The name you attach on your own hand fan depends on what your customer asked for. It depends on what your customer asked for and the name she asked you to attach on the hand fan. So that's it. So the name I'll be attaching to the hand fan is Lolo Omogo. Lolo Omogo. Okay, so here is the name we'll be making use of. So we'll go ahead and place it on the hand fan. Place it on the hand fan first to make sure that it's in a good line, to make sure it's well arranged before you can now stick it to the hand fan with your gum. So here we go, I've sticked this part. I've attached the name to this part of the hand fan, so we'll be doing the other side. So guys, I'm done attaching the name on the both sides of the hand fan. So we'll go over to the next step, which is adding the embellishments. So we'll be using this to design the hand fan just by the side of the handle. Okay, I actually added extra embellishments to the hand fan just to make it look more beautiful. I just had to add it. So guys, here is the finishing look of our hand fan. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, comment on the comment section, turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever I post new videos. Thanks for watching. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.